What's up, everyone? My name is Cloud, and welcome back to another video. And today we are I am starting July game reviews. And right now, I am going to be doing all the Sonic games. Well, all the Sonic games that I personally own. Knuckles Chaotic, Shadow the Hedgehog. Those games I don't own. But, and Sonic and the Black Knight. But, other than that, I think I have a good amount of Sonic games. So, for day one, well, right now it's kind of like the 3rd of July or something like that, or 2nd. But day one of our July review is Sonic the Hedgehog for the Genesis. Or, at least in my situation, the ultimate Sega game collection, since I am a Gen Z player. Gen Z player. So, this will start, this review will start with 5 different sections. 1, the context of the game. 2, the plot of the game. 3, the levels. 4, characters, which is a big thing. And 5, the post-game stuff. So first off, we have the context. So Sonic the Hedgehog, most of you guys know, was invented by Sega. Back in the 80s and like early 90s, Mario was like, woo! Mario was the talk of the gaming center. Mario. And Sega, Nintendo's rival, or like enemy during these times, had to come up with a new character. Someone that would topple Mario off of his gaming pedestal. And that was Sonic the Hedgehog. He was actually, his design was inspired by Michael Jackson and Santa and other stuff. Basically his first pitch was that he was going to be in like a band with like someone that looked awfully like Vector and a weird human girl looked like, and basically he had a little Easter egg in a little racing game, even though he did not really have a game yet. But that all changed on June 23rd, 1991. The release of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Sega Genesis. And that was the context. So the plot of the game is basically it's basically the basis of what video games have. Of course, like people, for those of you who are like little kids, like don't know, like, hey, what's plot or whatever. The plot is basically the story of either a book or a game or a movie. So the plot of this video game, of course, it's the most basic one. Robotnik, known in the West, or Eggman, known in Japan, has basically basically taken Sonic's friends from South Island and placed them into robots to power his robots. Sonic running through Green Hill, um, finds one of these badniks of that Robotnik or Eggman has made. And from this point on, I'm just going to be calling him Eggman because most of us today know of him as Eggman, and that's how Japan basically knew him at the time as well. So anyways, after seeing, oh my gosh, these animals are now in robots, I must do something about this. So he goes through the levels and he grabs the 6 mystical gems that Robotnik has made these robots to go find. After finding the 6 Chaos Emeralds, Sonic goes to Scrap Brain Zone, Eggman's base, and basically defeats him and gets him out of South Island. And yeah, that's basically the plot. So anyway, we now the levels are basically right now some of the most popular levels. Well, basically the first level has become the most popular level of all time, and this was before it was just keep on being remade, like Generations. We have Generations. We have SA2, Sonic Forces, all those 3 games. And also Mania. Those 4 games have Green Hill as basically their first stage, and this is where it all started. Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And yeah, basically that's the first level. That's the one with the most charm. Now next up we have Marble Zone, which is where Green Hill was really fast. It was really it was like, yay, this is going to be an amazing adventure. Bless you. Marble Zone is more of a slow-paced, just push blocks, platforming stuff. So basically, the game is saying, "Hey, all this speed in Green Hill. This is all amazing, right?" Well, then Marble Zone comes up, and basically says, "Great. Now, let's see your skill in some platforming." And there's going to be some speed sections, but you're going to have to earn it. Speed is the sugar here. Speed is sugar. And then after Marble Zone, which is all the lava and underground stuff, we next go to Springyard Zone, where basically this would be the root of all the casino stages that we'd see later in Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic 4, Sonic Forces, Sonic Generations, Sonic Heroes, Adventure. The list just goes on. Yeah, that's all started from Springyard Zone. And then after Springyard Zone, we now have Labyrinth. Anyone who has played that or played that level or any variation of it from like Sonic 4 is they're like, no, gosh, water. And the reason why they're all feared because like if you spend down in the water for too long, Sonic eventually runs out of air and just like blub 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 blub. And you know what? That the story behind that drowning thing, apparently one of the developers of the game, or like one of the people working on the game, was seeing a hedgehog in water, and he was swimming or like some way, and basically that person thought, oh, hedgehogs can't swim. Interesting. Sonic Yeah. So we will make him be able to drown. Apparently, hedgehogs can swim. Yeah, he thought the hedgehog couldn't swim. Thank you, Sega, for lying to us this whole time. So anyway, the boss of Labyrinth Zone was the hardest one when I played it earlier today. So, and it was basically lost, and then Labyrinth. It's not the typical boss. Like in Green Hill, we got the Wrecking Ball that can hit Sonic. In Marble Zone, we got a flame dispenser that can hit Sonic with all its flame. In Springyard Zone, we got a spike coming down from his Eggmobile. In Labyrinth Zone, it's a bit interesting. We got like this little like obstacle course. The goal this time isn't really to defeat Eggman 8 times and he's defeated. It's just get through the obstacle course without dying, and you win. And after after Labyrinth Zone, we got we got Starlight Zone, which in my opinion is the second best level in the game. Only behind Green Hill Zone. But nonetheless, Starlight Zone is an amazing stage. And there's like this one time where I basically got a weird glitch. Like I was pushing something, and then right after that was like a speed section, and for some reason Sonic was just like keeping like this during the speed section, and he was doing it on a loop-de-loop. Whatever. Too bad I wasn't filming. And basically the boss in the Starlight Zone, it's very night zone. It's basically like a city in the background. We got like do 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 do, and afterwards we got Scrap Brain Zone. This is Eggman's base of operations, and basically Eggman's base of operations is going to be the hardest challenge you've seen. But for me, the hardest challenge personally has been Labyrinth Zone. So Scrap Brain Zone for me is kind of like the second worst. And yeah, so basically this is where Eggman's polluting the air. This is where his factory is, and when you're coming through, we are first outside. We are infiltrating the base. We are infiltrating infiltrating the perimeter, and then after Act 1, we are now inside. Inside the base, we are going after Eggman. And then but beware about everything that's going on in Scrap Brain Zone, because, as I said before, this is like one of the hardest levels in the game. So here we got spinning things so you can walk around on. But also like spin, like kind of like roll on. It's just like whee. We got moving platforms. We got flamethrowers. We got buzzsaws. We got squashers. All and like everything being thrown at us. And after defeating Act 1 and Act 2, we see Eggman behind like a force field kind of thing. It's like do 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 do, and then all of a sudden he jumps on a switch, boop, and the ground behind Sonic is just crumbling crumbling. And then Sonic falls. And we get sent to the worst stage in Labyrinth Zone. And the game says it's Scrappery Zone Act 3, but really it's just Labyrinth Zone Act 4. And then after going through that, we get the final zone, where we get our final confrontation on Eggman and his adventure. This boss is a bit different, because all the previous bosses, we were allowed to have rings that we can that we could get hit as many times as long as we have our rings. This boss, no. We have 0 rings. Zilch. And this boss entails 4 energy balls, and it's gonna go homing in, but most of the time if you just jump, you're fine. And then right after that, Eggman will come from a squasher and just try to squash Sonic from above or from below. And every time you have the chance to hit Eggman every single time that happens. And basically you hit him about, I'd say about 12 times, I guess. It's more than 8. I know that for sure. But after you defeat the final zone, Eggman runs off as ha ha ha. I'm gonna run off. You won't defeat me. And then you have the chance to jump and hit Eggman hit Eggman's Eggmobile. And if you do, his Eggmobile goes down. But if you don't, his thing just goes up and off the screen. And yay, we are running down Green Hill, and basically, we have restored South Island to peace. Woo! Credits roll, and and after the end credits, we see Eggman chuckling, tossing 6 Chaos Emeralds between his hands. That's basically what happens if you don't get the Chaos Emeralds. And how you get the Chaos Emeralds is basically you get 50 rings at the end of the stage. You get 50 rings, and by the time you get after that was levels. This is the post game stuff. If you can see that, if you basically don't get it the first time, at least, if you get 50 rings in a level and carry them all the way to the end, you can see a big giant ring past the goalpost. If you jump in it, you are sent to a special stage. These things are hard. These are hard. Thankfully, I was playing on the Ultimate Sega Genesis collection. That thing has that version of Sonic 1 has a save and a load feature. So if I failed, it was nope, I'm gonna load my previous save. But if you're just playing on the Genesis, you can't do that. You're gonna have to reattempt that. But yeah, the goal is to get the Chaos Emeralds. And if you get a certain amount of rings in the special stage, you get the chance, you can get a continue. Basically, if you run out of lives, you can see the game over, but but with the continue, you have the ability to continue on playing from that level that you just got a game over in. If you don't have a continue, you just go all the way back to the beginning of the game. So that was Sonic 1. I hope this that was a very stumbly kind of episode. So I hope that future that future videos of these will be more uh, less like that. So basically, where I'm less stumbling over my words. But I had a general fun playing this game, and my overall ranking of it, I would say about a 6 out of 10. That was a pretty good game. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.